What's going on, everybody? It's Miller Time 2325 for HogsWithTheBlog.com, bringing you the latest on my NBA Jam 2K17 ROM hack. As of the last video, I had the names and portraits edited for 3 players on each team. Right now, I'm up to 4 players on every team with complete player data, ratings, portraits, everything you can think of is pretty much all good to go. So in addition to that, you might notice players like Durant, Ezeli, Oladipo, they all have the correct jerseys on their portraits, which is new. So every player on each team has the correct jersey on their portraits, and I think that really gives it a professional look and feel, and I'm really happy about the way all those came out. Some of the portraits can still use some tweaking around the shoulders and neck area. Some of it kind of looks a little crappy, but if I decide not to spend the time on it, it's still good enough. It gets the job done for now, but I might take a little time to kind of clean that up a little bit. A lot of you guys were bummed out about the lack of Toronto and Memphis, so I decided to add both of those teams to the rookie slot. Not the most ideal solution. You could technically change between the 3 teams in the middle of the game, which is obviously not how the original game was meant to be played. But I mean, it's better than nothing, so at least we get those players in there, and the fans of those teams can still have the opportunity to play with their favorite players, so I think that's kind of a fair compromise. As far as the ratings go, I haven't really had the chance to go back in and edit in all your guys' suggestions. I'll probably spend some time testing the game out this weekend. To be honest, I haven't really even played it that much. I've been doing a lot of the edits and stuff, so that's taken up a lot of my time. If I see anything that stands out as too egregious or whatever, I'll go back and change it. But I think as of right now, I'll probably just leave everything the way it is. So the remaining to-do list, mostly cosmetic stuff. Still important, but I want to make some tweaks to the menus, including the starring screen with all the player names and stuff. I want to update some of the text in the menus to kind of give it a more modern feel rather than just leaving it all the same. And I also want to add some new graphics like the ad boards and kind of give those a more modern feel too, and kind of just add my name to the loading screen. But other than that, there's not much left to be done. I do have 11 more players, which I think I'll add to the All-Star team, which unlocks after you beat the 27 teams. I was thinking 3 sets of 3 and a set of 2 players for that team. I was thinking of doing the retired squad from last year, which would be Kobe, KG, and Tim Duncan. Squad for 90s players not originally in the game, which would be Jordan, Shaq, and Charles Barkley. And an 80s squad of Bird, Magic, and Kareem. And then the last 2 players would be my favorite white guys of all time, Brian Scalabrine and Jimmer Fredette. So I also have 6 more characters to add that can be unlocked at the screen where you insert your initials. These players can be used at any time with any team, so I was thinking about using a couple of those 11 players that I just mentioned. That would give people more of an option to, play how they want, when they want, with the legends like Jordan and Kobe. But I haven't really given it much thought, to be honest, so if you guys have any suggestions with that, maybe some celebrities you'd like to see, just anyone really, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to have some ideas with that and hear you guys out. So that's about it really. As far as the timetable goes, I don't really have anything set in stone. The new Battlefield did just come out, so that is definitely taking up a lot of my time, but there's not a ton of work left to be done outside of just testing the game and seeing if things play the way I think that they should. It's really just a matter of trying to find the time to get everything done, so I shouldn't anticipate that being too much of a problem, but you never know. I was also thinking of releasing a demo version with probably 6 or so teams in the game, just to kind of do like a stress test and see how the download process works, and you guys can test out the game and see what you like or didn't like. So definitely stay tuned for that. So a couple quick things before I wrap this up. I want to say a big thank you to all you guys on the 2K subreddit. I definitely appreciate the comments, feedback, and support. It really makes me want to keep working hard on this and see it through the end, and I'm hoping you guys will at least have a demo to play pretty soon. I also want to take a quick second here to plug a charitable cause that's very important to me. In April of next year, I'll actually be running the Boston Marathon in an attempt to raise money towards cancer research. I'm a cancer survivor myself, about to be in a 5 years remission right now, so I'm very excited about having a chance to give back and support the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. Recently just wrote an article on Hogs with the Blog about the impact that cancer had on my life. If you'd like to check that out and maybe make a donation to the cause, you can find those links in the description below. Once again, just want to thank everybody for all the support. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all things NBA Jam 2K17.